Good day everyone. Welcome in. Capricorn, this is your reading for the month of June 2025. How is everyone doing? You know I'm a fellow Capricorn, so I hope you're doing much better than I am. I'm doing alright. It's been a ride, to say the least. So I just keep seeing that cornucopia card every time I split the deck. It's there. I don't know, Capricorns. Let's see what wants to come through for the month. Getting a few little hits already, so let's see what wants to come in. What are the major themes, Spirit? Yeah, walking away. Walking away. Done. 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 But you take one last look back. Is that what June's going to be for you, Capricorn? Is taking a look back at your old patterns, your old thought forms, what you're holding on to. Just kind of maybe clearing that up. See, kind of feeling that. What else for Capricorns for June? Oh, goodness. I love this. I love this because, so this is the Deceit card. This card represents, for me as a reader, the devil in the tarot, which is, as you know, if you know tarot, it is our card, right? It's Capricorn. So in reverse, with the walking away, it's interesting because as I'm looking at this card in reverse, that's still saying deceit to me, although the T is upside down. There's a message in that. I'm gonna let Spirit just drop that through when it's time. But this is just saying to me that you're done lying with yourself. You're done sticking around in a certain situation, thought forms, patterns, whatever it is for you. It's like you're ready to move forward into something totally brand new. I've got this card that wants to stick out. So that blossoming abundance is a number 3 card. I feel like I want one more. Apparently, yeah, first chakra. All right, so I'm getting a very strong message for June here. It's about taking your power back, about seeing where you have allowed yourself to kind of swim around. You know, I feel like that there's been healing done, because that's really when you're free to walk through to the next chapter, when the healing, a certain level of healing has been done. There's something here about, you know, the root chakra, the first chakra here, your safety, your security, and this blossoming abundance. I feel like so much is coming in physically for you, Capricorn. But there's definitely something about your safety and your security. Are you trusting yourself? Are you trusting the path forward? Let's take a look at what else that could mean for my beautiful Capricorns. Where are we going, Spirit? All right, picking my tarot deck. Sun and Moon Tarot today for Capricorn. Let's take a look at this walking away and the deceit in reverse. It's like clarity comes. 9th. Well, today is the 9th, so is Jupiter moving into Capricorn or Cancer, which is your sister sign, right? It's the opposite on the zodiac wheel for you. is Jupiter moving into Cancer, which happens today, 0 degrees, having, it's like it's, for some of you, I feel like I want to say it's opening doors. For others of you, the door's been open and you're walking through it. You're not, you're done telling yourself you're unworthy. You're done telling yourself, um, I've got to wait for something else or someone else. You know, in order to have this solid, secure, safe, stable experience here, let's take a look at this. Yeah, the Empress. Look at that. Taking your power back, standing in your power. Empress doesn't chase anyone or anything. She allows it to come to her. What else, Spirit? Six of Swords. Movement. And Ten of Cups. Where are you going? Right into your happiness. Fulfillment. I'm hearing. We do have the full moon coming in here. We do have the full moon on the 11th, which is, was it Wednesday? June 11th, full moon in Sagittarius. Full moons are all about releasing and letting go. I'm hearing releasing the idea or the belief that your happiness is outside of yourself and finding that within yourself. I've just noticed these two rabbits on this card. And what is she holding? She's holding like a crystal ball that kind of sort of looks like it's either got a dollar sign or a dragon in the middle of it with a cross on the top of it. You think with trifocals I'd be able to see it. I cannot. It's really jumping out at me. A lot of transformation. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 butterflies. So change, right? 5 is the number of change. 2 is the number of communion, of partnership. Communion, that's interesting. I never would have put that together with partnership, Spirit, but it's right. You know, when we commune with Spirit, it's not just us, it's us and the divine, right? So there's something being said here of when you move away from this deceptive energy, whether that's from others or within your own self, then it opens the door for you to receive and to flow. It's like you're flowing toward your Ten of Cups, but it's also flowing toward you. So it's like you're meeting. The vibration matches. It's balanced. Let's take a look at this blossoming abundance in this first chakra. My goodness, that was quick. Tower, Page of Swords. Yeah. That's what's blocking you, this income, this flow of, maybe it is the flow of money, you know, the energetic. Lost my thought. It just left. It just went. Where did that go? It was just like plucked right out of my the stream of consciousness here. It's like you're done telling yourself these lies or these deceptions. It's like you become very clear on what abundance means for you, what it looks like, what it feels like. You start to realize how you are the key. You are, my nose is tingling all of a sudden. That feels weird. What's coming? What's going on here? there's something very interesting that's I'm experiencing right now. Yeah, all right here is tingly. You could be getting some news that kind of either makes you go, aha, or it makes you go, oh shit. But whatever it is, it assists you in your transformation. It assists you in moving forward. It assists you in walking away, opening the door, and walking through into the next chapter. This tower is going to be different for everyone, but it brings clarity. It brings truth. I want to say it brings eyes wide open. Seven of Swords. Yeah, the deception being blown out of the water. This is a lot here. We've got the Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. For some of you, the Seven of Swords and Three of Swords is you maybe just taking a moment going, I can't believe that I stayed in that mindset for as long as I did. This is a process of deep and profound grief and release and surrender. For others of you, you know, for most of you, this could just be just sitting in all whatever this represented to you, whatever this deceit was, whatever this deception was, whatever these lies were that you were telling yourself or that you were believing. You may be questioning. I feel like those lies were getting loud, and they're loud this month. Here's the moon again. I do definitely feel like that full moon in Sagittarius, which is, you know, this is a fire sign here, Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Either way, it brings some new insight. This full moon brings some new insight for the path forward. Knight of Wands, movement, inspiration. Yeah, there's something that gets dropped in your lap here that just, I'm just feeling like it just clears the path. Let's take a look at the possibilities of what that tower could mean for Capricorns, please. Yeah, loving that. Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. There's your stability, there's your security. News that you can rely on. Communication from someone, maybe another earth sign, you know, Virgo, Taurus, or another Capricorn. But it opens, clears the pathway for this new chapter, this new life, this new whatever it is. I'm just feeling like this, there's a sigh of relief that's waiting to be released. It's like, are you holding your breath waiting for someone or something to happen that's outside of you? And this feels like somewhere in here for June, Capricorn, anywhere where you have waited on energies outside of you, people, place, things, situations, whatever it is, anything outside of you where you've been waiting for that, and you're just realizing I feel like you're done waiting. Like I said earlier, like done, just done waiting. I'm not saying you were sitting on the couch eating a bag of chips waiting for someone, you know, or a phone call that says, okay, you can move forward now. This was your own doing. No offense, I'm a Capricorn. I can relate, right? This was your own doing. Are you seeing now how the universe has been working in your life? Are you seeing now how the energetic flow of money, which the divine knows that we need to survive here, comes right when it's needed? Safety, security comes from within, right, with your connection with the divine. I don't know what I'm picking up here. There's just something underlying. Where do I want to go with that, Spirit? What is this underlying energy? No. I don't know what it is that I'm feeling or sensing. Talk to me about these Capricorn. There's, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. What am I missing here? What is this? The Chariot. There's movement forward. There's balance. Left and right brain. Balanced. Masculine, feminine. Balanced. Surrender. Trust. Lion. Lionsgate has been coming up for me a lot. Lions have been coming up for me a lot for almost 2 months. I had a dream about a lioness, and that was new for me. I'm hearing the words quiet. I'm hearing the words reserved. Being reminded the Empress is not flashy. She does not chase. She does not run after. She does not beg. She does not hold anyone or anything back from leaving. She's good on her own. She's rooted, embodied, grounded, anchored. She talks with the moon. She talks with the moon. See how she's sitting on this crescent moon here. And then this full moon is staring at me. Anything else that I am... What is this underlying energy I'm feeling flowing through these cards here in this message? Knight of Wands. Again, things are going to move forward. Six of Pentacles. Balanced. Reciprocity. I'm feeling, okay, interesting. I don't have reversals, but this came out, it never flipped. It just came out nice and easy. He must have been flipped in the deck already. King of Cups. For some of you, this is someone coming in to make something right again. Maybe somebody owes you money. You know, King of Cups in reverse. Typically, King of Cups doesn't express their emotions. Is it in reverse saying to me that now they're going to pour out their heart? They're going to make something right here, something about reciprocity. What energy you put out. I'm sensing here. There's been a prayer sent out to the universe. And it's being answered, and it's going to be answered in such a tangible way. You're going to go like, wow, that was wild. But there's definitely somebody that wants to come in here. I've got the Knight of Wands twice. This one over here looks a bit immature. I don't know why I'm saying that. It just looks like a younger interpretation. You know, knights are like teen to 20, or, you know, let's see, pages are the young, you know, young adolescent, teens to maybe middle teens. This feels like middle teens, and then you've got this guy here, certainly not a teenager. Looks very mature. Looks like he has put in a lot of time and effort toward himself, themselves, what they're working on, their path, whatever that is. You don't get six-pack abs overnight, right? I don't know. But there's just something for someone, or for many of you, that there's somebody coming in to make something right here. Like I said, someone might owe you money. It's a very interesting feeling that I'm picking up on. Is that what moves you forward into the new beginning? So this here could definitely be this, someone coming in and it's like very surprising to you. Like maybe somebody kept a promise, and then you're thinking, well, they're not a person that I can rely on and trust on, because here we are months later and they haven't fulfilled their promise. Maybe it is somebody, like I said, maybe somebody said, well, you know, I'll help you out with this financially. And it has to do with, it's like, it's right that they help you out with this financially, because I feel like there's like a responsibility here that I'm not seeing in the cards, but I'm feeling. It's like they know that the right thing to do is to make this right. They've been quiet. They've not expressed themselves. Been too busy, maybe earning more, you know, the money to help you out. This Knight of Wands is saying, I'm about to put my money where my mouth is. And that's not going to be for everyone. Talk to me about this Tower. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Seven of Wands. Ooh, I'm interested. I'm getting a very closed off heart. Are you going to be receptive to this energy coming in? Like I'm good on my own. I've got my healthy boundaries up. I'm picking, it's so interesting. I'm just picking up on something not being said here in the cards. So that's got a message within itself. And whatever's not being said, I gotta be honest, I'm starting to feel really nauseous. Holding, you know, having that held in me. Starting to sweat. My hands are clammy. What is that? What is that? Five of Wands. You just don't want to have the conversation. I think you're done, Capricorn, with whatever this is. You're more interested in building yourself, building your own security, building your own bank account, walking away from anyone or anything. It doesn't matter who it is. You don't want to deal with any kind of backlash. You don't want to deal with what they've got to say for themselves. Maybe that's a resentment I'm picking up. Is there something that some resentment that you're holding on to? Now my glasses are fogging. I don't know if you can see that, but I can feel it. this situation makes you very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. This might be wow, this is just, I mean, I can't, my skin is tingly. My mind is going blank. Almost feels like I'm shutting down. Where does Capricorn go from here? We know we've got the Tower and the Fool. We've got the Knight of Wands twice. We've got healing from any kind of deception, any kind of grief. I think this situation brings you grief because it's like maybe this Knight of Wands or this King of Cups has just never been I feel like I want to say that you have trusted this King of Cups and this Knight of Wands, whoever this is, doesn't, you know, male or female. There's an energy here that you've given a pass to time and time again. I feel like this energy comes back in to say, hey, look, maybe I'm, you know, I've had some things I was going through. I'm not the same person. I want to make this right. Let's balance this energies out here. But I feel like there's a part of you that's still raw, maybe the presence or just the energy of this person coming back in, whether that's through a text message, a phone call, or showing up or something, even though you know that there is something for them to take responsibility for, to be, you know, like that phrase, you know, being a man of your word, you know, honoring what you say, putting action into the words that you speak, right? You know that that's what is needed here. But there's a part of you that's just like, it's like I feel like I've just hit a brick wall in this reading. How does Capricorn move through that? Because how do you move forward on your journey if you're still hitting a brick wall? You can't take that energy with you, and trust me, it will go with you unless you face it. High Priestess. Get back into your center. Your intuition is trying to tell you something here. Page of Cups. This person's got an apology they want to deliver. But are you going to shut them down? Queen of Wands and the Hermit. Are you... I just heard the term spiritual bypassing. take that for whatever that means for you. There's, I've got to say, Capricorn, and no offense, because I'm a Capricorn too, but you may be saying to yourself and maybe to others, and maybe it is true that you're walking a new path now. But if you are holding any kind of resentment here, how can you honestly, truthfully, sovereignly, is that a word? It is now, walk this path, holding your head up high, shining your light for others to see. I'm going to tell you that there's going to be a ding in that light. There's going to be a dark spot in that light until you heal, look at, face whatever this is. I feel like, if I can use this for your energy, this King of Cups in reverse and this Three of Swords, I want to say, Capricorn, that there's something that you need to forgive yourself for. Maybe it's for not walking away sooner. But don't beat yourself up over that, because go back and look at the last opportunity you had to move away from whatever the situation is, or this belief, or this whatever it is, and see what lessons you learned, what you learned about yourself, what you learned about the situation or the people involved in it, what you learned about what you want, how you want this to look, how you want it to feel, this new chapter, this new energy. You can't take this sorrow and this deception and this resentment or unforgiveness with you. You can't close the doors and say, I don't want to have this conversation. Well, this conversation's needed. You can say you're good on your own all you want, but how many of us are carrying a little bit of a chip on our shoulder? This apology this, as small as it might seem, I'm going to say it's going to have a bigger impact on your path forward than you may realize right now. Be open to receive it. Trust your intuition. I feel like this reading is all about being here in the head, the ego, the bringing up the old, whatever it is, instead of sitting in the knowingness, that gut feeling, the truth. I've got to leave that here, Capricorn, because as a Capricorn myself, it's a lot of cards. I'm sensing I'm just feeling like I'm hitting a wall here. Energetically, even in my own body, my body's starting to shut down. Just don't let that happen. Don't let yourself be closed off. You've come too far, Capricorn, to allow even your own self close the doors to your path forward. We've got Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. When this energy comes back in, there's no need to have a brick wall up. Soften yourself. Sit in your intuition. The Empress and the High Priestess, they know who they are. we've got we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, energy of knowing who you are. Whatever this is, don't let whoever this is rock you off center here. There is a possibility of that occurring this month. And it could possibly be that it's because this month is a transition month. I feel like the blossoming abundance and the first chakra that's coming in, all the while all of this other stuff is moving out. Definitely moving toward your happiness, your joy, your bliss, whatever it is, your fulfillment of emotional fulfillment, mental fulfillment. But there's some stuff that's being cleared out of the path on the way there, okay? Yeah, I've got to leave it there, Capricorn. I'm going to have to sit with this for a while for myself, see where it resonates. But I wish you well. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next month. I love you.